So it's 2022, and another RPG Maker game jam is out. The Rebirth themed game jam. This is calling back to their 2017 game jam. I entered a game in that jam, I entered a game in this jam, and one of the other things I like to do is play through some of the entries to see the competition, and this year looks full of fantastic titles. And so I'm going to start with this game by Kaz called Phina. Another month ends, and a new one rises from the ashes of the past. Autumn will be upon us before long. I should begin preparations for my own transition. We've got some nice art with a calendar. It's been an incredible year, but it'll be time for my rebirth rituals shortly. Phina says this. So Kaz is a pretty well-known developer, and we're looking for an amulet pairs. ... Oh, the amulet is missing. No, really, where is it? I'm guessing this is our plot hook. We've got to find the amulet. It has to be here somewhere. Did I drop it? Oh no. So we have a deadline, and we can't complete the ritual without that amulet. What am I going to do? Okay, let's keep calm. Surely someone around town must have found it, right? But it's a beautiful heirloom, and I have no doubt they would keep it for themselves, or perhaps try to sell it. How am I going to convince them to come forward? Unless... And this is the story of how I opened my own pawn shop. Okay, so we've got our hook here. We're going to be a pawn shop owner and an elaborate plot to apparently reveal something. And we now have a timer, 7 days to find that amulet. If I don't get it back by Sunday evening, I can't complete the rebirth ritual, and well, I guess that means I'll die. Okay, so there's some real stakes here. I'll spend my mornings evaluating junk, antiques from customers, and I'll pick the best one and buy it. Then in the afternoon I'll clean it up and sell it. Then I guess I can use my evenings to look around town myself and see if I can find the amulet. So we have our hook here. We're going to be making a pawn shop. We're going to buy junk, and then we're going to have to do something or other to fix it up. So let's get it going. Okay, so we're going to have some customers come in the morning, and we picked something at random from the moon pairs. And yeah, there's some potential quality looking at the stars of each one above it. You can only buy one per day, so pick carefully. It's a nice little picture tutorial, and they're going to throw us into the game here. Alright, so let's look around a little. I can't leave yet. I need to buy my first antique. Okay, so yeah, look around before we do that. Anything else to do? It doesn't look that way, so well, let's... Yeah, I like this this animation sprite is pretty nice. Nice character art so far. Let's check out this amulet. The antique will cost 110 gold. Would you purchase it? Can I say no? No, doesn't seem to do anything. So I guess in this tutorial, makes sense, you gotta buy the thing. So yeah, 110, we're out, down to 90. Okay, so now it's the afternoon and the next phase happens based on the tutorial. My first purchase, could this be my amulet? I'm hoping so, then make this quick. In the afternoon, you will polish the antique you bought. Okay, and so here's, press some arrow keys, and we'll see how that goes. Looks like there's some sort of mini game, and the mini game, yep, will end when all the dirt is cleaned or the timer runs out. Okay, it's so dusty. Let's get this cleaned up. All right, so I'm pressing this button, pressing it. Oh, nothing's happening. Am I supposed to go in an order? Let's try some different orders here. I'm just pressing them. Nothing seems to be changing though. So I'm probably not doing this right, and the timer is quickly running out. I'm guessing we just, yeah, probably just click the same one over and over. Let's try that. All right, right. Here we go. Does anything happen? Oh, okay. So yeah, I was doing this wrong, and I'm going to fail miserably at cleaning this up. So yeah, just focus on one at a time, not trying to do some sort of pattern. Simple mini game, I guess. Did not love my gamepad inputs for that, so I might have to switch over to a keyboard. And I got an uncommon base, but I didn't do a great job, so I'm breaking even on it, apparently. 110, that's what I bought it for. Not great. Oh, and I don't even have to sell it, it's just gone. Okay. Alright, so now we go into the next phase and I can explore a bit. So yeah, this tile set, it's looks great. Very retro, feels a bit like Stardew Valley, other games like that. Wonder how long our party's gonna be stationed here for. What a boring place. This is Gale. Don't know who Gale is, so let's wander around. Doesn't seem to have my amulet. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so we've got our nice looking map here. But looks like this is a dead end. So let's try up. The music just cut out there. That might just be on my end. Or who knows. Yeah, nothing seems interactable. Just trying stuff. Let's try. So I can't pass till morning, says Reed. How nice, Reed. The roads are too dangerous at night. Yep, and it won't let me go. So back into town. Here's our pub. The Traveler. Have I seen what? An amulet? Not around here, sorry. Sparrow. A new face? Well met. I'm Sparrow. Hey there. I'm Phina. I just opened the pawn shop in town. Ah, that's your place? I'll be sure to stop by. Okay, so I'm just visiting town apparently. Did you meet Maggie yet? I don't know, is that the green-haired woman? I don't think so. She seems cold, but she's a nice girl, really. Okay, so I'm new to town, but I somehow have a shop. I just had enough capital to build a shop instead of just putting a bounty out for my amulet. Okay, evening, stranger. Say, I recognize you actually. I don't recognize you. I'm Phina. Nice to meet you. I lost an amulet in this area. Just opened a new pawn shop in town. I'm trying to find it. An amulet? Huh. I'll certainly keep my eyes peeled for you. Yeah, that's suspicious. She's definitely got my amulet. No, just accuse her. Oh, my name's Maggie. Oh, here's Maggie. I think I knew that already, but... Okay. So that looks like about all I can do for the moment here. Let's see... Oh, I missed this place. I can't go in there, though. Would you be interested in clearing the weeds from my farm? I'll give you a gold for every weed. No, I'm a pawn shop owner, not a gardener. But it looks like there's some sort of mini game there. The inscription is difficult and worn to read. No, very worn and difficult to read. Apparently reading is difficult to do. Okay, so there are some interactable objects, but it seems like about it there. I've got my timer in the top left corner. Bet this looks like free time. And oh, nice. So when you go back, it asks you if you want to save, so you can make sure to not destroy your own progress. And let's continue. And it auto-saved. Here we are on Tuesday morning. So we get some customers. I've got a better sense of what I need to do here. We've got a couple things. Let's check out a 2-star rating one. No, don't have enough gold. Yeah, and it doesn't let me buy it. Okay. 150 for this one. I could buy it, but I think I'd rather get the green-haired woman's thing that I talked to her. I know who she is. For 160. Oh, this looks like a promising one. It's just random though. I don't know. I guess that's a question. How randomized is this? It's so dusty. Let's get it cleaned up. And here comes our mini game for the afternoon. So now I've got a better sense of this. Let's try doing this. Oh yeah, my gamepad doesn't love it. Let's back to the keyboard. Oh yeah, that's much better. I can press a lot faster on the keyboard, and I'm shining this brown vase up. Brown vase up? English. Yep. Okay, so this game is it's not the most intriguing gameplay element, just kind of mashing a button over and over as quick as I can, and this time I got it. But I like the premise here. There's something there. I kind of like the idea of there's a pattern to polishing that you had to follow. Maybe something like that to make it a little more intriguing. Oh, but I did turn a profit on this one. So now I could have bought that fancier relic, even though it was junk. Alright, and we're back to the evening. So yeah, if you've played games like Reciteer, or even to a lesser degree Stardew Valley, this is kind of the theme of these games. Particularly Reciteer. Own a shop, do some stuff, talk to town, and try not to die in this case, or to pay off your debt in others. And yep, all of the graves are the same. Alright, well, let's see. Nothing's changed around here. Back into the inn, pub. And yep, still saying the same thing there, so not a huge change overnight. Come take a seat. Actually, I'm in a bit of a rush. I'm still looking for my amulet on day 2. An amulet, huh? I'll let you know if I see anything on my patrols. Patrols? Huh, I don't look like much, but I'm actually the marshal of the guard around here. It's an impressive title. It sounds impressive, but it's honestly a lot more paperwork than I'd like. Still, I'll keep my eye open for you. Thank you. Appreciate that a lot. I don't know if I trust him anymore either. Any luck finding that amulet of yours? Suspicious? Nothing yet. I'm starting to get really anxious. Don't sweat too much about it. Those things will turn up in the strangest places, like Maggie's pockets. I just hope I can find it before Sunday. Sunday? You never did tell me what was so important about that little trinket. It's very important to me. You're sure you're telling the whole truth? No, just tell her that you're gonna die if you don't get it. I mean, she clearly stole it from you, and if you just tell her, she probably doesn't want a stranger to die, especially one who just moved to town. That's fair enough. Forget I asked, because I'm hiding it in my pocket. Fancy a drink? Oh no. I'll pour you something cold. Cheers. Good to see you, Phina. Alright. Yep, still can't leave town. It's too dangerous at night. Okay, so it looks like this is kind of the whole gameplay loop here. Well, I guess I'll be a gardener. Let's get some gold. Okay, oh, nice animation. So I can cut some weeds here by just clicking on them. But there's a nice little animation touch here. But it looks even better when you're facing down. You can really see that hand slash. Although cutting weeds with your hands, that's a pretty impressive slash. Maybe a hatchet or a machete or something would make this go faster. But my hand works apparently. Look at that hardcore slashing. So yeah, again, all of this looks great. Nice use of little animations here to add a little bit of touch rather than me just clicking on these and them disappearing. There's a nice sprite set and flash on these little critters. Gives it a little life of what is otherwise a pretty tedious game here. I'm just running around slashing at stuff. And in a lot of ways this reminds me of the other minigame. There's not a whole lot of difficulty to it, it's just kind of pressing buttons. I guess that's all games, pressing buttons, but pressing buttons in the most basic way possible. So far, good premise on this game, but the gameplay itself, not the most thrilling, but it's a good proof of concept here. Yeah, and I'm not getting gold as I cut these, so I guess I have to finish before I'd get any. And there's sure a lot of weeds in this garden. In fact, it's just weeds. It's not really a garden, it's a big sand pit. Alright, and we're coming to the end. And as I finish up these last weeds, I'm also coming to the end of my first impression. I'm going to spend about 15 minutes on each of these games just to give a first look to see what's out there for this Game Maker Jam. And yep, I did it. Wow, gosh. So we'll call it there. Again, this is Phina by Kaz for the IGMC Rebirth Game Jam 2022. And yeah, if this is your kind of game, check it out. Item Shop Collector. Good one. Next up we have Ouroboros by Missing 7. And this is one that, yeah, as you can see just from this awesome intro, this is one looked great from the start. It was submitted a while ago, and Just a lot of great artwork and polish to start it off here. So I've been looking forward to this. It's a dungeon crawling game, D&D style it appears. I'm pretty excited to give this one a shot. And so let's go ahead and yeah, we'll do a quick look through. Yeah, I'm just impressed by little touches on the title screen here. They're nice. Things moving around a bit. No save games. Okay, let's get into a new one. Oh, it's you, finally. I've been waiting for you. Yet another traveler in search of adventures. I am the narrator. If you're here, that must mean you'd like to hear a tale about Ouroboros, the legendary snake of eternity. I won't keep you waiting, but before we begin, answer me this. What kind of experience are you looking for? Yeah, I'll go with balanced, I think. See how balanced it is. Very well, you can always change your mind. That's paraphrased. Now take a seat, close your eyes, breathe deeply, and let us begin. So great art, just great style here so far. Loving the black and white characters. The road to the desecrated sanctuary has been full of dangers so far. Razor-sharp rocks, tangles of vines and thorns, starving animals lurking in the darkness. Now the sun is coyly disappearing behind the shimmering tops of the whispering peaks, and each step along the path is more difficult than the last one. Actually, it's hard to see any path at all. Maybe you put that on a second line. As the sun set, the realization dawns on Celica. She's utterly lost, despite the map she's been carrying. Her warden, the muscular and austere Sir Amber, is no less confused. He hurdles in his cloak to fend off the cold breeze of the evening. We should have arrived by now. Are you sure we're on the right path, Miss Celica? I think so, sir. Or maybe we were supposed to take the left turn at the crossroads? Yeah, so good writing. Clear characters between the two of them. The crossroads. It's a bit late for that, miss. Back there, the sun was still high. I'm so sorry, sir. My mentor's map. Wait a second. I spy a light down there. The mighty knight points a finger towards the trembling source of light. Not far away. Is this the road to the sanctuary, after all? So we get some insider knowledge here. The plot thickens. Oh, very cool battle map here. Very, tabletop RPG style, like I was expecting. Doesn't recognize my controller inputs, but yeah, I don't expect that. It's one of those challenges I was myself trying to deal with, but you know, these are mostly made for keyboard mouse input, so yeah, we can save the game. Don't have to do the intro again that way when I die here, if it's too hard. Okay, so we move and this attacks. What is a goblin doing here? Do you think we should kill him? Miss Celica, if there's one good thing about goblins, it is that they are easy to kill. I trust your judgment, sir. Let me help you. Okay, so we have our combat. Yep, the goal is to defeat the enemy by bringing their hit points to 0. Okay, so yeah, what I would expect, some little bit of standard tactics, turn-based RPG here. So we got a couple different things. He's a fighter, she's a spellcaster. Alright, let's see what happens. Hit the goblin, slash the goblin, and he's weak against that. Okay, so there's a little bit of skills and effects going on here. I noticed some weakness implied. And, oh, yeah, you can highlight it by hovering over it with a mouse. That's a nice touch. Let's go ahead and slash. And just magic missile, classic D&D standard staple. And oh, he lived. Let's try again. I'll try the mace this time. Nope, I guess I won't. And yep, pretty standard RPG battle there. At the end of the battle, you get experience gold, sometimes items, and you can use this to get, yeah, okay. Clouded by a veil of tears, Celica's gaze falls on the lifeless body of the two fiendish creatures. Sir Amber steps forward, trying to hide the grisly scene from her view, but it's too late for that. The picture has already been impressed upon her memories, into her memories. Is it normal for a goblin to walk around alone? Well, I mean, with a rat? No, it's not, but there seems to be a campsite up ahead. Maybe this one was just a scout. Oh no. Do not worry, Miss Salika. I will take care of them. You stay back. No, I'll never learn anything this way. If this is the life of an adventurer, I should get used to it as soon as I can. Actually, really don't understand the relationship so far, but yes, I'm at your command. When you're ready, we can proceed. Salika takes a very deep, incredible long breath, then shakes off the dust of her dress and smiles at the grizzled veteran. Sir Amber smiles back, then he begins sneaking towards the light source, his sword drawn. So yeah, interesting character so far. I'm never quite sure why people wear hats on their heads, but it is a great aesthetic when you see it. Okay, so there's things you can interact with. You can move around. It looks like it's pretty free movement on this grid, and clearly marked things, but nothing else seems to do anything. So you know exactly where to go, but not the most exciting map. I wonder if it's randomized at all. Got something there. The light comes from a small bonfire, but only the embers remain. A makeshift tent made with sticks and leaves. It's the only sign pointing to the presence of the goblins. The area looks clear, so Sir Amber sheathes the sword and starts rummaging through the goblins' belongings. Loot! You found anything, sir? And just some dirty old pots of food, I guess, but dubious at best. And what's this, a leather pouch? I guess so. Looks like healing herbs to me. These will come in handy. So we've got a nice item. The herb pouch, anyone can use it. And it grants skills. Okay, so we have equipable items, give me some special skills. Okay, let's go ahead and check that out. Oh, pretty menu. And we're gonna just make our magician our healer as well, with her funny little hat. Alright. Yeah, there's the, sounds like a coin as the cancel skill. I'm not quite sure there, but I got some items. They show new, that's cool. Little touches like this, great UI. It's fairly standard RPG Maker menu, but just with enough flair to make it stand out. The adventure is now before what looks like the entrance to a small church, the monument to some lost deity or whatever remains of all that. The faint light of the bonfire shines on the bas-reliefs, covering the entire face of the ruins, even though most of the decorations are hidden by a tangle of poisonous ivy. Yeah, don't touch that. Be itching for days. I could tell stories about that. Oh, we have the Ouroboros. With a vigorous tug, Sir Amber tows away at some of the plant. Oh, don't touch it, revealing an eldritch inscription carved into the rock. I don't know the script, sir, sorry. This is the ancient elven tongue. It says we've reached the sanctuary of the Ouroboros, the demigod of endless life and time itself. So he reads elven, he's a knight, wow. Yeah, wait, you can read elven runes? Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. Oh no, just a few words, but now that we're here, I think you've got some explaining to do, Miss Salika. Yeah. How did you get yourself a map of the sanctuary of Ouroboros? And most importantly, don't you think you should? I'm gonna speed through this a little. Got the gist here. She's got a secret map, and she dragged her knight friend here to this place. He seems to know more about it than we do. Dead men tell no tales, but bards do. The bard? All you need is for someone to make it out alive every once in a while. Well, I guess there's no point complaining now. The night is upon us, and we must find shelter. Let's take a look inside, and may the gods protect us. Sir Amber tries to hide his frustration, but a push on the door opens, there's a pungent smell. How little you know about things to come. All they feel now is the metallic stench. Will they smell now? So here the dungeon really begins, I'm guessing. The impossibly thick darkness prevents Salika from noticing that the door behind them is shut. Yep, that's the first thing to note. Never go into a dungeon. Why didn't you just camp out in the safety where the goblins were? There's a reason they're camping there. But here we have a dungeon, there's a staircase going down, and we've got to find a new exit. The plot thickens. It's so dark in here, dark and cold. Stay behind and make sure to keep up. There could be more creatures in the dark, perhaps even goblins that were camped outside. You think they could have gotten in here? No way to tell. Perhaps they haven't found their way back. Or they got in and haven't found their way back. Alright, so yeah, let's see. Moves. Is it a pattern movement? Seems to be, yeah. So every time I move, it moves, and it looks like it's just going to walk up and down the hall. So it doesn't appear there's a way I can avoid it. Let's see, anything new? Oh, heal, yeah, let's do that. And back to combat. So I don't heal between combat. Good to know. These goblins look so strange, sir. Indeed, but they remain goblins after all. Be very careful. Alright, so we've got some color on these goblins. That's interesting. I like the little, yeah, just fantastic art here. Those little touches, like the color palette here, looks great. Let's see here, let's deal with what we did last time. Does some minor damage, and my turn. And yeah, why change what works? Alright, so far the combat's pretty straightforward, nothing too challenging. As the first two fights probably shouldn't be. Perhaps the light, scarce as it is, has been scared, playing some tricks, but Sir Amber's eyes are hard to fool. One goblin looked far too young and feeble to be a fighter, while the other was incredibly old, decrepit even. But even as the knight examines their bodies, their doubts dissipate. Okay. An old goblin? Now, that's unheard of. Goblins are far too stupid to get to an old age. And this one didn't seem any different. What about this one, sir? Was he... He was just a kid, basically. Well, yeah, that's a young goblin, but old enough to wield a weapon and mean enough to use it. Don't be tricked, Miss Silika. Goblins are fiendish creatures, whose first victims are their own weaker kin when they are still in the cradle. They don't deserve mercy, and pity towards them will lead you to death. I'll keep that in mind, sir. But new questions already slithering within the knight's mind. What on earth are old and a youngling goblin doing inside the sanctuary of the Ouroboros? The answer he seeks won't keep him waiting, I can tell you. So we've got the suggestion here. We're about to find out something weird's happening. The silence is only interrupted by Sir Amber's unsteady footsteps. Focused as he is on the dark surroundings, the veteran hasn't noticed the uneven ground. Oh, they need a rogue. They need a rogue to look for traps. And sure enough, oozing liquid splashes everywhere, even on Silika, despite her attempt to take cover behind her huge grimoire. Sir, are you alright? Do you need a hand? I love this. Look at that, just subtle touch there, the addition of paint to their clothing here, the yellow and the purple. Just fantastic art. Tastes like blood, but doesn't look anything like it. I have a strange feeling. With an embarrassed smirk, the knight squeezes his blood-soaked cloak. Then, as to make up for the blunder, he clumsily reaches out to the apprentice wizard to help her across the puddle. Come on, miss, let me help you across. Do you have any idea what this is? I'm pretty sure it's blood, and quite a lot of it. Perhaps some beast has been wounded here. There are traces down the tunnel, but these rocks are blocking the way. Although with these bright colors, considering it's a black and white world, might have stood out to him. Here the ground looks furrowed, and there's a slithering animal left its mark of passage. But Silika's attention is on the human-looking limbs sticking out from under a pile of rocks. She approaches the decomposed hand before realizing what it is, then gasps. Well, now she knows for sure that other adventurers got this far in the dungeon, and maybe someday the bards will sing about them too, if the young wizard and the knight make it out of the sanctuary alive, that is. Okay. They're looking for the treasure of the Ouroboros, just like us. Why are you looking for the egg of the Ouroboros, miss? I must... Oh, interrupted. Loud and peculiar racket, broken glass, clattering of silverware, guttural growl of some huge beast, all at once. Cool. Rushing footsteps, then someone crashes against Sir Amber and bounces off his chainmail. A sickly-looking scoundrel falls to the ground, but he's up in the blink of an eye. Behind him, a huge rat as big as a horse, showing its sharp, yellow teeth from a foamy mouth. Hey, you cretin, let go of me. Hurry! What did you just say? Can't you see? That thing over there, it wants. The giant rat's claws meet no resistance as they cut the flesh of the cat-like humanoid the creature is sent flying against the stone wall of the sanctuary. A rat catching the cat. But now it looks like we're about to go back into combat. But again, just this art here, it really is standout production quality so far. Celica, stay back. This beast is out of control. I can do this, sir. Right, so we're back in it. So opposite curse will do more damage. This, you can see, so yellow counters purple. It's a nice, easy way to spot the differences here. So we can use this renewal slash that I suddenly have. And let's just magic missile it. Seems a little tougher. Ooh, double hit. Yeah, not a ton of choices in combat. I mean, I do have a few different options I guess I could try, but just seems kind of like, yeah, a couple of attacks, spam them. No basic attack, but it doesn't really matter when you only have one choice. This guy is definitely tougher. Ooh, in an area. Alright, yeah, just keep spamming that. Let's just spam it. We're gonna burn it down, see if there's any real challenge to this fight. Oh, something just happened. My sword, when did it get so heavy? Oh, and I have a new character portrait and an old Celica. Wait a second, the beast looks weaker now. When time passes, this causes the curse to happen. The curse causes this to happen. All characters who are affected with the curse of endless withering suddenly get older. Those affected with the curse of endless renewal get younger, trapped in this eternal cycle. An old character gets younger, becomes a kid again. Well, getting younger will make you old. Okay, so we've got a new gameplay mechanic here, and each of these apparently comes with some pros and cons. So, yeah, I think we've been playing enough of this for the moment without spoiling too much. We've introduced some of the main mechanics, and yeah, polish, art, just fantastic work here. I'm definitely going to continue playing this and see more of it, but I don't want to spoil too much now. So if this looks good to you, good D&D dungeon crawling adventure, Ouroboros, give it a go. Next we have Barry B and Life Alive. This is another fairly well-known developer from the RPG Maker community. I believe winner of one of the more recent game jams. So this one should be good. I'm excited. Nice title screen, some basic menus. Yeah, good. Ooh, great transition too there. And we've got some art. Woman laying down. She opens one eye and stares to see. Oh, I've got to click. Okay, so it's a click forward. We've got a pink flesh knight. We're gonna call him the Flesh Knight. He's got some hearts on his chest. Maybe we'll call him the Heart Knight. And she's got something in her hand. We've got some scary features. They're looking off. Oh yeah, this is great. So we've got some good, just simple artwork here, and it all looks great. And he's gonna protect her, the Heart Knight. So far, no dialogue. This seems like it's just gonna be picture driven. Another nice transition. Okay. Here we go. Combat. I think I just pushed the arrows up. Yep. So we match. It's a matching puzzle. Alright. So yeah, this is pretty straightforward. Just match the arrows. Imagine it'll get more complex and confusing as we go. Down, up, right. And a lot of screen flashing. Be the one thing I noticed here. There was a post on the Game Jam talking about avoiding screen flashes, trying to be more aware of photosensitive folks. And so far, yeah, I might have to put a warning upon this video that was just filled with flashing effects. It's hard to avoid. They're just useful for adding a little bit of flair to your game. Yeah, these just kind of simple picture cutscenes are great. Otherwise, we've got our Flesh Knight, Heart Knight, whatever we're calling him. He's kind of creepy looking, but I guess they're in love, they're happy. Oh, we got a scary tree now. Oh, there's two of us now. Does that mean something more complex? Yeah, so looks like this is another case where you can't just use a controller. It wants numbers. I'm guessing I'm going to have to use my keyboard unless there's something I'm missing here on the controller. So, yep, let's just type the numbers in. Okay, so we've got numbers and arrows. Just remember what comes up and follow the inputs. Flash, flash. Yeah. Nice little simple mechanic there. Now we have a stairwell. What's next? So we head up to here, and the transition continues. Ooh, creepy demon baby. That is very weird. Heart Knight is confused too. So now we've got stages. Yeah, still need to use, I think, the keyboard here to choose the stage. It doesn't seem to work. Yeah, okay. Stage 1. Okay, so now we're mixing arrows and numbers, so a little more complexity. I'm gonna have to start repeating it. Yeah, gotta pay more attention. So right, down, 2, right. It's hard to focus when you're talking over this. So I'm just gonna start reading these out as we go through it so I don't forget. Up, down, 1, 4. Alright. Did I just do that wrong? Yeah, I just completely did that backwards, even after reading. Up, down, right, 4. No, up, down, 1, 4. Jeez. Okay, let's try that again. So left, 3, up. So really pretty simple mechanic here, but it does require me to pay attention to what I'm doing. Plenty of time to read those things, not too challenging, but yeah, I can't just zone out. Oh, so we've got some blurry smudge tool effect here. Somebody's gone to town on it. I don't know what we're looking at exactly, but I'm sure we'll find out. She looks bashful, ashamed perhaps, and he looks curious? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what's happening still, but I imagine as I beat more of these stages, the story will come into view. It's a cool idea, running a story with just pictures, but it does require a little more interpretive work by the player. But yeah, the art is great and emotive, so that helps. 1, 2, 4, 3. And yeah, gotta remember to use my actual main keyboard keys. The number pad doesn't work. So let's see, down, up, left, right. Down, up, left, right. Okay. 2, 2, left, down. Yeah, I keep trying to use my number pad. What, left, down? Yeah. Okay. Another creepy flower monster destroyed. And turned back into a pretty flower. What's next? So we've got more of our main hero with some blurred friends, blurred enemies, who knows what they are. She's still bashful, ashamed. She knows something bad happened, I guess. And he still looks onto her as if judging. I don't know. Stage 3. Oh, we got a weird spirit thing. Oh, 3, 1, up, left. Gotta really be watching these. 2, down, down, right. Okay. Down, left, left, up. Okay, so yeah. There's a lot of great polish to this game, just nice little touches. The art is fantastic. The visual storytelling is fun, even though I have literally no idea what's going on. There's some other characters in the background, a lot of blurred figures. I'm imagining this is about to come together, hopefully with 4. Oh, this one, now she's happy. She's satisfied that she's pieced something together. So pink flowers and white flower, who knows? Scary skeleton flower. What was that? We got one up, 4, yeah. Again, gotta stay focused. 2 down, left, right. Three left, 2 up. Left, yeah. 2 up. Okay. So this is like a matching game. In the most simple sense, it's straightforward. Nothing too frustrating yet. I could see how this mechanic would get old pretty quickly so far. I mean, I'm only 10 minutes into this game, so it's not too bad yet. More of our pictures. She's off in a hat now. Alright, so we've got 4 pictures. I have no idea what their connection is to the story yet, but let's go ahead and move on to the next section of the game. I think that's all I can do here. There's our creepy demon baby. Yeah, that is really creepy. It's slightly less creepy now that it's whole again. It seems to like her. Oh, geez. Yeah, man, this art. It's great. Ooh, the tree is destroying her friend, her knight. She's having a headache now. Oh, those pictures, they're full again. So we've got blue-haired friend and flower heart friend. She's remembering. So she was a gardener with 2. The Dragon Knight and the Heart Friend battled as a fighting game apparently. And then they were standing around. I'm not really following what happened here or the connection. They're 3 friends, I guess, or 2 parents and their child. I'm not sure. And then, oh geez, they all fell. Ooh, sudden gore. So they're dead? This is all the afterlife? The Heart Knight. No, no! The demon baby. He's saying, hey, we gotta fight another thing here, I think. Okay. Oh, asks me if I want to save. That's nice. I'm guessing we're about to get a boss fight here. Alright. So got a scary tree again. The final stage. Oh. Up, 1, down, 2, right. So we get a few more numbers we gotta add onto this here, so it's a little more complex, or a few more digits. Right, left, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, yeah. Again, it's hard to say anything while playing this and keep focusing on these numbers. Oh, 2, 2, right, up, left, okay. Yeah, I do think it's getting a little faster too as it goes here. And this guy takes a lot more damage in this final stage. Gonna have to do a lot of these puzzles. Let's see, what was that? 1, 3, right, no, left. Jeez, I got it right. Alright. Our friend is trapped in the background. What do we do? Ooh, yeah, they're definitely getting faster here. It is nice that it's a combination between the arrows and the numbers. They're nicely distinct. Not too much of a memory challenge. Alright, we're just about there. 4 left. It's easier to remember the numbers. It's interesting human phenomenon there, I suppose. Oh! I don't think I have that key on my keyboard. Uh-oh. No. Flower Knight, help me. I did not catch that at all. I was too busy thinking about the Flower Knight helping me. Yep. Oh, that did some serious damage too. Let's try again. So right, left, right, down, left, up, right. Whew, okay. Nice. Easy peasy. Never doubted. Alright, maybe the story will make sense now. Oh, the world's restored. It's a pretty flower. We've got a demon baby. Got the heart flesh knight. Oh, he's human again. And they're happy. Happy with their demon baby. There's hearts. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the story was here. Like there's some loose threads there that made sense, but I'm not sure I followed that particularly closely. But a nice, short, quick, and pretty easy game to play through. A fun one, great graphics. I like the idea of the picture story, but I'm not sure it completely made sense to me. But maybe it made more sense to you. So yeah, nice game overall. We've got some big names in the gaming community in the credits, music tele plugins, other things. Thanks to some of the judges and others. Yeah, a nice game. And I'd say give it a go if that's the kind of thing that you like to. I'm not sure if it's randomized in those sequences, so hopefully I didn't spoil all the answers. And this is a great switch to a new title screen after beating it. And yeah, that's Life Alive by Barry B. Go check it out. Good work. Next we have Star Cadets. I think also Renove is the actual one who submitted it. This is Life Eternal. Yeah, let me just get this. Yeah, I didn't screen capture this perfect. There's a little bit of edge on it. It's a very small window that they made it in, and I'm playing these all in windowed mode, so it makes it easier to record and look at some other information while I'm doing it. So yeah, nice menu. We've got our options again. I think this is Stella's, but I could be wrong. Or it could be Yanfly back then. I think this might be a VX Imogen. Not really sure. Let's get into it. One day I will never fall. One day you will stay as you are forevermore. My blossom until the end of time. I'm awake, says the necromancer. So there's a lot of options here. It's almost like story, visual, the end novel. What is the other RPG maker? I don't remember. But the novel, I have to get up. He must have left me something. So we can click that, but I can't seem to use my controller. But yeah, if I just use my mouse, I can click on the screen. Oh, I'm clicking buttons now. This is a mess. It's funny because it seems to be seeing my controller actually quite impressively, noting that I'm using it, but I don't quite know how to access those things at the bottom without the mouse. Alright, we're up. What's that on my desk? A letter? Nice lighting there. It is. My lord left me a letter. Good morning, my blossom. If you are reading this, then it means I have fallen, and my spell for keeping you safe has weathered. People proclaiming themselves heroes are such pesky things, don't you think? Please do me the honor of breathing life into me once more. He's dead. The necromancer is dead. Or I guess the necromancer's master is dead, but what's dead doesn't have to stay dead. I'm a necromancer. I can bring him back to life. We hid his spellbook somewhere in the castle. If I had it, I could begin the necessary spell. Great animation on this character. Talks even while it's on the screen. Just great polish from this so far. Alright, before I gather anything, I should see if my lord's body survives. What state the tower is in. Alright, so arrow keys to move, and yeah, it's definitely recognizing my controller. That's a really cool little feature there. Let's explore around. Books my lord has given me over this year by his side. I must have thumbed through all of them at least 1,000 nights or more, so I could simply stay useful. I have been useful, haven't I? Some self-doubt there. So many different robes and delicates fill the drawers. Everything's a drab color, but my lord insisted flamboyant colors are long out of fashion. I don't mind too much. Oh, boring chromophobes. Alright, yeah. So slightly different text on that one. Yeah, this tile set is beautiful. It just has a lot going on. It's a great tile set. Oh, even look, yeah, a little opacity through the screen there. So you can see the character behind it. Some spider webs in the corners. I don't know if this is original tile art or maybe one of the older RPG Maker tiles, but whatever it is, it's beautiful. The wards held, but the hallway did not bask in the same safety. It's a wonder they never got in, although I suppose I shouldn't question it too much. I am alive after all. Question mark? Oh, Yorick, you were a good man in skeleton, always keeping watch on me, especially when I stayed up too late. You gave your spark to me and kept me safe. I'm forever grateful. The Bard. I have to reserve my magic for now, but I'll come back to raise you too. Poor Yorick. Alright, let's look around. Debris blocks the doorway. Doesn't look worth digging into. Okay, nothing that way. This is an odd phenomenon. Crystallized magic has stuck itself to the floor. Perhaps it's the remnants of the broken wards given physical form. I'll have to study it once my lord is with me again. It's a pile of bones. Creepy. Oh, or maybe not bones, just metal and ash, so armor and leftover people. What would they have done to me while I slept? Probably killed you, it seems. I don't want to fall through a hole. Debris blocks. Nothing else here. Oh, the hole reveals lots of darkness and debris. Not safe. Okay, so let's move on. More crystals. Can't interact with them. Another skeleton. Your spark of life is so far gone, I cannot remember you, my friend. I thank you for all the same for your service. Ooh. Wait, I do not feel my lord's presence this way. I feel his magic leaking out of the great hall past the curtains there. Okay, yeah, so it wants me to go up. We'll follow directions. So, let's see what we get here. My lord. This really is you, isn't it, my lord? To think you were laid bare so succinctly by those proclaiming themselves as heroes. I slept so long when I should have been by your side, and now your body is broken, your magic even more so. I don't have long, but I'm here now, and I will bring you back. Ooh, some more headaches. Wouldn't you have done something for them? If they make me imperfect? Some more doubts. I'm getting the suspicion that these headaches are bad. Let's get some Excedrin. Oh wait, don't brand it. This is not sponsored by any particular drug-making company, for the record. No matter. It can't matter. I know what I have to do, and no headache will stop me. Okay, so back to finding the Necromancy Codex. I'll be back, my lord. Look around here a bit. Nothing seems interactable. Some more debris. The remains of your enemies. Okay, more of those. More crystals. Let's not fall through the holes. Yeah, okay. So it's a ruined castle. I imagine part of this would be rebuilding it. But let's, for the moment, look for the codex. Anything in here? Ah, this is where you were hiding, Agatha. I'm glad you were not broken underfoot. I sorely missed the taste of your little cakes. You always kept me and the Lord fed to the best of your ability, even after you were raised. I have to reserve my magic for now, but when our Lord lives once more, I'll come back to raise you too. It's a very wordy and not easily understood necromancer. Oh, nice little character sprite there looking around. Alright, so here's our book. Let's see, something's glowing in the fire. Has a faint sparkle to it, almost like it was made with magic. So in addition to dying, or being put to sleep, not quite sure what happened, but he seems to be forgetting most of it. Yeah, as I suspected. Then there's the codex. We set it on fire when we're not using it because its pages will never burn and magic keeps its flames alight. If anyone had made it past the wards, likely they would not have thought more of this than mere logs. Nice little book turn of that. Yeah, these sprites are great. This tile set is great. And there's the spell we need. What's this note scrawled in the margin? Do not forsake your own life. Curious. Looks like my handwriting. But when would I have written that? There's no time between preparing for the assault and raising skeletons for my lord. The plot thickens. Maybe our lord is not so trustworthy after all. Perhaps we don't want to raise him. I'll not be played by tricks. No, he's a faithful servant. But I am beginning to doubt that we really want to bring this guy back. He, our character on the other hand, not so much. So it can be done on this full moon. I've got 3 days. Should clear the room of rubble. He's very particular. And then I need to get a magic circle. So I need chalk. Magic chalk. Alright, so we know what we need. I need 3 orbs in any state. I arrange them around, it creates a circuit. And then I need herbs. So then we have to go outside for those. Okay. Oh, one more thing. Life water from the nymph. She'll need a gift. Okay, so we've got our quest here. Laid everything out. So much at once, I actually was thinking the same thing. One step at a time. Otherwise I'll be liable to faint where I stand. Yeah, I agree. Let's do this one at a time. Inside the tower first. The magic chalk is likely there. Alright. Oh, I found a broken orb. Well, that's free. Nice and easy. So it's nice you can find other things while you're looking for other things, even if we're going to do things one at a time. They're not going to force me to look for everything one at a time. Into the cellar. Okay, something glowing here. Oh, another magic orb. It is what I was looking for. Alright. Another skeleton. Truly, Cassius, you did your best, but you were not made with... Yeah, okay, yeah. So we're learning all about these skeletons we raised in the past. But first we gotta raise the Lord. Poor Cassius lies in a pile on the table, although his little soul. Wooden chest. Yep, let's find that magic chalk here. Nothing quite as useful as you hope. But it's glowing. Spices, no chalk. No chalk. More Cassius. Huh. I don't know how to get that to trigger. Let's try. Oh, there we go. Just had to walk around. A little sneaky there. This better be the magic chalk. Here we are. I knew it would be in the cellarage somewhere. Found the magic chalk. Okay, I can draw sigils now. Sigils. That looks like everything down here. It's nice that they have a little effect showing where things are. Need more broken holes. Let's go outside. I guess not. Alright. So I'm a bit limited where I can go still. Let's go ahead and draw some circles and clean up. Alright. Do you remember when you brought York and the mess you made teaching me how to separate his skin from bones? Ooh, gruesome. I don't know if we're the good guy here. I feel like I'm also not really cleaning up, I'm just walking in place in front of rubble. The man who had been friendly, with much life left in his eyes, and we apparently killed him and turned him into a zombie, skeleton, whatever he is. Yeah, I'm getting more and more sense that we don't necessarily want to bring this guy back. He doesn't seem like a great... Yeah, we were jealous of him when he had skin. Oof. I'm glad you shouldn't form memories in your current state. You won't remember me saying that. Yeah, this doesn't seem like a good thing. Maybe don't bring this guy back, or this person back. Oh, and yeah, the cobwebs are gone now, and the rubble's gone. Nice. Okay, so we did clean it up. Let's draw some sigils. Ugh, that word. Okay. So yeah, those tiles look familiar. Yeah, I'm really not sure what this tile set is, if it's original, but it does look great, so whatever it is, it's working. Yes. Would you be proud of me? I've grown quite good at this, if I can be honest. Now all I need is the magic orbs. And I think I have 2 of them. So I need to find the 3rd one, but let's look around a little bit for that. Still can't go in any of these rooms. So, coming to the end of this first impression while I'm running around here, my initial thoughts here, yeah, great polish. The game's got a lot going for it in terms of aesthetics and look. What I would say, gameplay-wise, is, yeah, not a ton to do. It's kind of wander around, click on items. No real gameplay other than that. Nothing wrong with that, of course. It's more of a story than it is a game, which is something I can enjoy. So I would say, yeah, this is probably good enough time. Didn't mean to click that. Yeah, good place to leave off, I think, in here. This is Life Eternal by Star Cadet. And yeah, if this is the kind of thing that interests you, I definitely recommend giving it a go. It's pretty... Oh, wait, I think I just saw the orb. Let's go grab that orb. Yeah, there it is. I just missed it before. Alright. I've got all orbs. I'm not going to spoil any more of this game. If this has stood out to you, which I think it should, given just the quality of the production, I'd recommend giving it a go. And give the creator your thoughts on it. This game is dead by Rousseau's Lemma, or something along those lines. Sorry, I butchered your name, developer. This next game is definitely, just looking at the game page, gonna be weird. Pretty weird. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. Right, so we can generate seeds, so there's probably some random things, maybe some advice. But let's just go ahead and enter a seed, or I can type my own in. I don't know what that would do, so let's just put some random numbers in. Looks good. Okay. This is some weird music. And nothing's happening. Did it free? Oh, right, there we go. It's rendering. Oh yeah, so we got a bit of a 3D effect going on here. That's cool. And we're moving into it. This very weird, surreal scene with a, I think that's a skull on the ground there. It can't move. Yeah, it's all just controlled by the game so far. Just a cutscene. Things are rendering. We've got a skybox and a black banana peel or something. Anything? Frozen? Black screen of death. Wait, oh, something's happened. Jeez. Alright, got a clock. And I'm trying to figure out what does anything here. My controller doesn't seem to be interacting with the game. Oh yeah, there. Yeah, so I need to use keys. I can move. Nice. Oop, walked off the screen. Yeah, so we've got an RPG game with a 3D engine here. This is definitely unique from that perspective. Not quite sure what I'm supposed to do here. I guess I should try... Ooh, I'm a very weird wolf man. There's a little lighting there too, nice. Creepy dude in wheelchair. Yeah, this is a fever dream. Alright, let's see. So I've got some keys. Let's try... see, we've got H, L, M, X, and I. Let's start grabbing stuff with H. Okay, yeah, looks right. Nothing's happening. I feel like I should be able to pick something up, but H doesn't seem to do anything. Maybe L? Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm not even sure what these are supposed to be. Like I've got, oh, wait, I did it. Give food at 7, entertainment at 10. Alright, so we got our clock. Let's try to set the time. No, I don't know. Yeah, the controls. Oh, no, it's just telling me the time. It's Monday at 1:08, 1:09. Oh, time's going up. 1:10. It's going up quickly. 11. Am I changing it? Oh, no. Just seems to go up every few seconds here. Ooh, knock on the door. Let's try opening it. Ooh, creepy skeleton dude. I just had a strange feeling that I'd come here, man. Your light was on, and I figured you were up. Creepy eye. What are you doing here, man? So he left. I mean, that is the question. What am I doing here? Let's wander around a little. Can't. Oh, need to grab feet or head. Let's grab the head. Alright, got the head. Let's go open the door. That seems like a great idea. Oh, it's our friend from Dark Souls. I'm gonna, supported by the law, to search your premises. Oh, the first sign. There's no mistaking. That's blood. You are under arrest. Whoa. Alright, so that's clearly not what you're supposed to do. Alright. Let's give this another go. I got a little better sense of the controls. Let's go ahead and whew, that's a weird one. Let's jump back into it. Let's actually read this advice. If the game freaks out, it sometimes helps to press the hand button. For some reason. That's really lazy. Yeah, also, I'd recommend not going to the 3D options. Okay. The inventory is kind of messed up. I don't know how to fix it. If you get lost in it or it looks like all your items disappeared, it's probably because you pressed an invisible button for equipment or key items. Try to fumble back to the items tab. Does that make sense? Alright. So yeah, it seems like the developer is poking fun at the bugginess of the old game. That's a great way to deal with bugs. Let's just go ahead and go back into it. So yeah, something's buggy in your game, just call it a design choice. and no one will know if you're playing some sort of weird meta game or if it's actually a bug. So here we go back to our weird intro. It's hard to say much about this game so far. I haven't seen a lot of it. No. I mean, yeah, 3D engine, very cool. Story, very weird. And controls, very buggy. So, back to the black banana peel, which might also be a trash bag. Now that I think about it, probably a trash bag with a body in it. Alright, so we're back to here. And any minute now the screen will fade, maybe? Oh, yeah, there we go. Alright, so now I've got a better sense, so I can pick things up. Alright, yeah, got it this time. Alright. Oh, there's a whole part of the house I missed last time. Alright, bed. Can I get rid of this somehow? How do I drop it? Oh, there we go. No, wait, no, I'm still carrying it. How do I put it down? Put it down. Oh, it's in the wall. Clipping. Ah! Hey. Yeah, I don't know how to drop it. Hey. All I'm doing is talking to it. Yeah, let's see here. Can't seem to drop it. I guess we'll just carry it around with me. Clearly I need to get rid of the body because otherwise I'll be arrested and lose. But I don't know how to drop this thing. Alright, maybe... Oh, there we go. Oh wait. Well, I dropped it, but now I'm stuck looking at it. And the camera is not following the character. Let's see here. I think they said pressing H might fix it. It doesn't seem to be. Can't seem to pick it up again. Huh. It's 1 o'clock. Hey. Okay, so yeah, this is it's pretty buggy. I seem to be stuck in this viewpoint now. It's a noble effort trying to use 3D in RPG Maker, since it's not really designed for that. I'm always impressed at games trying to do new things with it, and the ability to get it this far is impressive, but I think we can probably all agree this is an early work. The weird premise, the creepy vibe of this whole game, definitely looking forward to see where this goes, but it does look like it needs to be beta tested, debugged a lot, and doing that in time for a short game jam, it's always more of a challenge, making sure to get all the bugs out. There's all sorts of things happening, but I don't seem to be able to do anything. So yeah, I think that's enough for this first impressions for the moment. I do look forward to coming back to this to see where the developer goes with it, because yeah, weird premise. Looks like there's some interesting ideas going on here, but it's not quite there yet. That doesn't mean you shouldn't also try to give it a go. Maybe you'll have a better luck.